Early life in Alloway. Robert Burns's early education and influences in Alloway played a significant role in shaping his passion for Scottish culture. Growing up in the rural village, he was exposed to the beauty of the Scottish landscape and the rich traditions of his people. His mother, Agnes Brown, instilled in him a love for Scottish folk songs and poetry, while his father, William Burns, taught him the value of hard work and education. Despite his limited formal schooling, Burns was an avid reader and a self-taught scholar. He immersed himself in the works of Scottish poets such as Robert Fergusson and Alan Ramsay, drawing inspiration from their writings. This early exposure to literature and language would later influence his own poetic style and subject matter. As a young man, Burns began to write poetry that celebrated the beauty of Scotland and its people. His poem "Oh, My Love's Like a Red, Red Rose" is just one example of the many works that showcase his deep affection for his homeland. Through his writings, Burns sought to preserve and promote Scottish culture, earning him the title of Scotland's favourite son and cementing his legacy as one of the country's greatest literary figures. Emergence of a poet. In 1786, Robert Burns published his first collection of poems, known as the Kilmarnock Volume. This publication was a great success and brought Burns into literary prominence throughout Scotland. The collection included some of his most famous works, such as To a Mouse and The Cotter's Saturday Night. This initial success catapulted Burns into the spotlight as a talented poet, setting the stage for his future contributions to Scottish literature. Edinburgh and literary fame. During his time in Edinburgh, Robert Burns experienced a period of societal acceptance and reached the peak of his literary output. It was in the bustling city that he was able to connect with fellow poets and intellectuals, gaining recognition for his work and establishing himself as a prominent figure in the Scottish literary scene. It was during this time that he published some of his most famous works, including Tam O'Shanter and Ae Fond Kiss. Burns's popularity grew rapidly during his time in Edinburgh, solidifying his status as Scotland's favourite son and ensuring his place in the annals of literary history. Life at Ellisland Farm. Robert Burns was not only a skilled farmer but also a talented poet. During his time at Ellisland Farm, he found the perfect balance between his agricultural duties and his passion for writing. One of his most famous works, Tam O'Shanter, showcases his ability to blend the everyday life of a farmer with the magical world of poetry. Burns' ability to capture the essence of rural life in his writing earned him the title of Scotland's favourite son. His time at Ellisland Farm was a period of great creativity and productivity, as he continued to produce some of his most beloved works while tending to the land. Burns' unique combination of farming and poetry truly set him apart as a celebrated figure in Scottish literary history. Final years in Dumfries. In his final years in Dumfries, Robert Burns focused on preserving Scottish folklore and songs despite his failing health. Despite facing challenges with his health, Burns continued to collect and document traditional Scottish ballads and songs, ensuring that they would not be lost to future generations. His dedication to preserving this cultural heritage showcased his enduring love for Scotland and its rich history. Despite his own struggles, Burns remained committed to ensuring that the stories and melodies of his homeland would live on for years to come. Legacy and death. As Robert Burns reached the age of 37, his life came to a premature end. Despite his short time on this earth, his impact on literature and culture has been immeasurable. Burns' poems and songs have captivated hearts not only in Scotland but around the world, earning him the title of Scotland's favourite son. His works continue to be celebrated and revered, showcasing his enduring legacy that has stood the test of time. Robert Burns may have passed away, but his spirit lives on through his profound and timeless words that continue to inspire and resonate with generations to come.